The energy vampires are throwing a temper tantrum because they can't get close to you. Ladies and fellas, listen. You have, and let me repeat it, you have grown, immature people that will get so upset because you refuse to have these people in your life. They get so butthurt because you told them access denied and you had set boundaries. But these grown immature adults, we're going to call them energy vampires or flying monkeys. See, these type of people will get so upset with you because they can't have their way with you. And when they can't have their way, they act like little children. And y'all know how little kids act when they don't get their way. They start having a pity party, throwing temper tantrums, getting upset, trying to get other people to team up with them so they can be mad at you. And ain't that something? And guess what? You still happy. Let me tell you something about miserable people. Miserable people will go out their way, literally go out their way just to get your attention. And I made a video like this Sunday, but this is like part 2. Because energy vampires, that's a real thing. Spiritual warfare is real. It could be in your hometown, on the job, if you're living with somebody, or somebody living with you. Then all of a sudden, they start getting, what's the word I'm looking for? They start acting funny. You're starting to feel some attention in the room or in the air. It's coming from these funky individuals. They feel some type of way because you set boundaries. You starting to do new things in your life. And they get triggered by that. And not only that, you got real serious. And boy, they ain't like that. When you start talking different, you start changing your vocabulary. You mean everything you say. They got offended by that. And when you cut them clean off, boy, them things got hot. We talking about they got so steaming hot, you could see the smoke coming out their nose. These people are so upset with you, it's not even funny. They want your energy. They want you to respond to them. They want you to talk. But you don't want to talk. You don't talk to losers anyway. You talk to winners. And they know you are doing better than them. They know you're getting higher and higher. Cause look at the way they acting. They don't want to talk to you no more, but do you care? Nope. The reason why people act like this because they feel less power. They know you got the power. They know you got the energy and they want it. But let me tell you something. In the year of 2026, don't give these people no energy, your attention, or your time. Because they're just going to waste your time if you let them. And see, here's the little creepy thing about this. When you tell them no, or when you tell them you don't feel like being dealt with, you don't want to be bothered, you like being in your own space. And that right there, that gonna make a lot of people so upset. Because you know why? They want to have your energy. They want to find some closure. They want to get close to you. These people act like you their damn twin or something. They act like you two peas in a pot or something. But you told them to back the hell up. Because they don't know you like that. But they really thought they knew you. That's by hanging out with you. Or used to hang out with you. These could be people that you once knew. Or a complete stranger. Want to send you an email. Or want to get to know you. Want to hook up. Got to be more careful. Because you got creeps out there. You got people that ain't right in the head. Want to get close to your energy. But when you look them dead in their eyes, or that discernment, where you know this person ain't right, like, nope. They get butt hurt about it. And guess what? That's when that demon come out. Boy, when I say they get mad, them creatures of the night get so upset. Because you rejected them. You already know what type of time they own. And not only that, ladies and fellas, they know you ain't playing with them. These people know you got bigger fish to fry and bigger chicken to grill. But see, they just want to waste your time. And they sit here dumb enough to think you gonna let them waste your time. I don't think so. One thing about time, you can't get that back. And we all been there before. We had all wasted our time with the wrong people now. But this year, it ain't gonna happen. And that's why they're so upset. That's why they're so obsessed. That's why they over there finna tear up their house. Finna destroy their own property. They're in their necks turning like the exorcist. But remember, it ain't them, it's the demon in them. That demon want to find some closure in you. Until you put your hand up and say nope. Or you put that person in their place. Or you just cut them off. And people like that you gotta watch out for. They're coming as friendly little angel. But the one time you tell them no, they can't have their way, you can see a whole nother different side of these folks. And these people can be an upper age, older than you, and they acting like kids. Then they get ready to cry because you told them no. You ain't got time to play with them. They want to have a party with you, but you ain't down for that type of party. You don't swing that type of way anyway. Let me quote Cat Williams once again. They be wanting to party, and you had to tell them no. And that's exactly what you did. You told them no. Because once again, you already know what type of time that they were on. Trouble. These people want to be worrisome. By the time you get home, you drain out. You can't even do that in your house because you gave all your energy to them. You got to keep your energy to yourself. Because if you don't, these people will suck the living hell out of you. Like a vacuum cleaner. If you allow them. But I know y'all. Y'all too smart for that. That's why they so upset. That's why they mad at you. That's why they don't want to talk. Good riddance. Ain't nothing to talk about. But they would send one of their little friends to come and talk to you, trying to find some closure. But you said nope, because you already know who that person is. Now, listen here. Not everybody that comes to you is a demonic son of a gun, or an energy vampire, or a flying monkey. Some people are sent by God himself, and some people are sent by Satan. But you know the two difference. You will know how they act, and you will also know how they react when you tell them you're not going to do such and such. They either respect it or just act like a little kid in the store when the mom or dad tell them they can't get such and such. And that right there is embarrassing. You will literally have a grown adult get ready to lose their mind, lose their temper, because you're not giving them no access. Delusional, or we call that delulu. They're so used to people giving them their time and their energy, or telling them their business. But you're not going to go for it. Not only that you book smart, you street smart. Your circle is so small. Can't nobody get close to you. Nobody. Only if they speak the same language as you. The chosen one's language, that is. People that think like you. On the same type of time you on. But if they ain't, you tell them they need to get the hell on somewhere. And you don't care how they take it. You don't care how they feel. They don't care about your feelings. So why you should care about theirs? My point exactly. These people don't care about you. They just want to use you until you out here looking like a dried up, used up raisin. They did that to other people. Now they want to do it to you. But when you stop them dead in their tracks, you either told them about themselves or you just silently cut them off. But either way, they mad. Let them stay mad. Cover number. Ain't nobody mad but Satan. And when they can't get close to you, now they want to get everybody to look at you like you some type of evil SOB. Like you are this evil person. When they need to be looking at them. They will try to get a lot of people to come against you because you told them no. Like I said, when they can't have their way, that's when the evil come out. That's when their necks and their heads start twisting and turning. Now they want to hurt you. Now they want to damage you. They want to damage your reputation. But your character, that's something they cannot do. But I'm telling y'all, people out here ain't right. I don't know, they took or they just flat out losing their minds. It's like they zombies. It's like they need to get attached to you. They don't want you, they need you. And when you refuse, and I mean literally, when you refuse to play with them, when you refuse to talk to them, they feel some type of way. Because they know you on to them. They know you ain't dumb, you ain't stupid. You already know what type of time they on anyway. And this is why your circle is small. This is why you like to walk alone, be alone. 9 times out of 10, people out there in today's society ain't got nothing going on. Nothing. Nada. But when they know you got something going on, you about to go somewhere. You about to become big. Now here they are like little dogs. Want to jump on you or hump on your leg. But no. That's not going to happen. Have you ever told a person no, you're not doing, etc., etc.? And you could just see the evenness, that anger all in their face. That lets you know right there. They don't care about you. Because if they did, they would respect your answer. Right? But these people don't care about you. Your so-called friends from that past, they ain't care about you. That's why they talked about you, laughed at you, backstabbed you, betrayed you. They ain't care. But when you start setting boundaries, they got their feelings hurt. Who you think you is? Or when you reject somebody, you ain't all that anyway. Or when you refuse to give them time of the day. Ladies, do you know how these big head create emotional dudes is? You must got a man or something. Bye, you ain't all that anyway. Them things be hot, boy. They be furious. You too, fellas. When you reject these no good having women, well, you ain't all that anyway. I don't know who you think you is. You made the demon hot. You made them mad. Because you already know what they were all about. They just wanted that big energy. These people are nothing but trouble. With a capital T. Trouble. And they think you're going to babysit them. Negro, please. Tell them, ladies and gentlemen, you ain't finna babysit nobody. Nobody. The kids off raw rats behave better than them. Baby kids behave better than them. But let's tell them no one time. Set up a boundary or boundaries and watch who you dealing with. They will tell you who they are. And when they do, you better believe them. And I don't care how fine they are, how attractive they are, or how smooth they are. And they catch an attitude because you don't feel like doing such and such, or you ain't gonna do it. Then they start sucking their teeth, talking smart out of their mouth. Yep. Tell them bye, back to sender. Go back to here where you belong. Let me tell y'all something. People will pretend to be there for you. But when you really need them, where are they at? But you break your neck for them. But when it's your turn, here come all these excuses. They just want to use you. Want to use your name for clout. Because they know you are the ish. And I mean respectfully. And they want to be the ish too. But they never a piece of doodle on the concrete. But the type of ish you on, they could never ever get on your level. Not even on your worst day. Never. That's why they constantly worrying about you. That's why they look at you like you crazy. But they driving themselves crazy. They never met a real one like you ever before. And you keep your grass cut so you can see the snakes. But in your garden, ain't no snakes. All you got is vegetables, fresh cut grass, and blessings. And they want some of that, but they can't get it. They need to stay where they at and mind their own business. And stop trying to come on your land. Stop trying to get close to you. These two-faced individuals, they don't want nothing. All they want is your time and your energy. Maybe even money. Or maybe some bedroom activities, if you catch my drift. Don't give them nothing. Don't even look at them. If they look at you, just turn your back. Better yet, cut them off. But they will become so obsessed with you, it's a crying shame. Some of them will get the hint, and some of them will be slow to catch on. And some of them, I hate to say this, some of you will have to get the police involved or a restraining order. Because they'll be so far gone in the head, they're not going to know, leave me alone. They're not going to know you don't want to talk to them. Like, can you catch a hit or get a hit? They're not going to understand that. I'll tell you what, though, they're going to understand that restraining order. They're going to understand the spiritual consequences if they keep on effing with you. Like Campbell Hart said, they're going to learn today. These people are grown. Why they out here acting like children? Get mad, get so upset, cry. Get mad, start cussing. Because you told them no. You don't want to be dealt with them. They want to cramp your style. Pray for them, y'all. Pray for these type of people. They need help. And I mean they need help real bad. They want you to take care of them. You ain't Dr. Phil. You ain't Oprah. You're not a therapist. If they need help real bad, they need to go see a therapist. Better yet, go get baptized. Take a bath. Wash your tail, do something. But you can't help them. You can't help a grown man or grown woman. They can only save themselves. Last time I checked, you ain't got no cape on your back. You ain't Superman. You ain't Wonder Woman. Who these people think they are? But like I told you, let them be mad, stay mad. At the end of the day, your energy is rightfully yours. And that right there, my friend, is the bottom line. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there. Make sure your health and your mental health is in good order. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.